Hadzabe hunting techniques and language. The Hadzabe people of Tanzania are among the last remaining hunter-gatherers in Africa. Their survival depends on their deep understanding of the land, their hunting skills, and their unique way of communicating during hunts. Below is a detailed look at their hunting techniques and the special language they use in the wild. 1. Hadzabe hunting techniques. A. Weapons and tools. The Hadzabe use traditional handmade weapons for hunting. Bows and arrows. The Hadzabe craft their bows from local hardwood trees like acacia. The bowstrings are made from animal sinew for durability. Poisoned arrows. Some arrows are tipped with poison from desert plants such as the adenium shrub. This poison can kill an animal within minutes to hours, depending on the dosage. Stone-tipped arrows, used for smaller animals like birds and rodents, these are not poisoned. B. Hunting strategies. Hadzabe men are expert hunters, using several techniques to track and catch prey. Stealth and ambush hunting. Hunters move silently through the bush, using natural cover to get close to animals. They wait patiently for the right moment to strike. Tracking skills. The Hadzabe are expert trackers, reading footprints, broken twigs, and animal droppings to determine the direction and type of animal nearby. They can tell how long ago an animal passed by based on soil moisture and disturbances. Hunting in groups. Sometimes, Hadzabe men hunt in small groups to surround and drive animals toward a waiting archer. Team hunting is common for larger prey like antelopes and baboons. Hunting small game. Birds, rodents, and monkeys are often hunted with non-poisoned arrows. Hunters use calls and bait to attract birds or small animals. Honey hunting. The Hadzabe are also skilled at harvesting wild honey, a vital food source. They use smoke to drive bees away before collecting the honeycomb. They sometimes follow honeyguide birds, which lead them to beehives. 2. Hadzabe hunting language and communication. Since hunting requires silence, the Hadzabe have developed unique ways to communicate. A. Click language, Hadzane. The Hadzabe speak Hadzane, a language that includes a complex system of clicks, whistles, and vocal sounds similar to the Khoisan languages of southern Africa. These clicks help them communicate discreetly while hunting without alerting animals. B. Whistling communication. Hunters use whistling to signal each other across distances. Different whistle patterns indicate danger nearby, spotted prey, changing direction, success in a hunt. C. Hand signals. The Hadzabe also use silent hand gestures to communicate while stalking prey. These signals help direct fellow hunters without making noise. D. Mimicking animal sounds. To attract prey, hunters imitate the calls of certain animals. For example, they mimic the distress call of a wounded animal to lure predators. 3. The role of hunting in Hadzabe culture. Spiritual connection. The Hadzabe believe hunting is a The Hadzabe in a digital world, how technology is affecting their society. The Hadzabe people of Tanzania, one of the last true hunter-gatherer societies, have lived for thousands of years relying on nature, oral traditions, and an egalitarian way of life. However, in the 21st century, digital technology is reaching even the most remote communities, including the Hadzabe. While their core traditions remain intact, increasing exposure to modern technology is slowly transforming aspects of their culture, social structures, and daily lives. This article explores how technology, ranging from mobile phones and social media to tourism-driven digital influences, is affecting the Hadzabe way of life, both positively and negatively. 1. The introduction of digital technology to the Hadzabe. Historically, the Hadzabe lived in isolation, with little to no exposure to modern technology. However, as roads, conservation efforts, and tourism increase in Tanzania, digital tools have started reaching their communities. Some key ways this exposure is occurring include tourists bringing smartphones, cameras, and internet connectivity into Hadzabe territories. Local traders and guides using mobile phones to communicate with Hadzabe members and arrange hunting expeditions for visitors. Government programs introducing radio, education technology, and medical devices to improve healthcare and schooling. YouTube, documentaries, and social media videos showcasing Hadzabe culture and influencing younger generations to engage with the outside world. Unlike other indigenous groups that have fully transitioned to modern lifestyles, the Hadzabe still maintain their hunting and gathering traditions, but technology is beginning to introduce slow and subtle changes. 2. Mobile phones and communication among the Hadzabe. A. The shift from oral traditions to digital communication. The Hadzabe have historically relied on oral storytelling and face-to-face communication to pass down knowledge, history, and social customs. With the introduction of mobile phones, some Hadzabe members, especially younger ones, are starting to communicate via text messages and phone calls rather than through direct conversation. Positive effects: increased ability to coordinate with neighboring communities and traders. Faster communication in cases of medical emergencies or food shortages. Preservation of cultural knowledge through digital recordings.
Janet and Amana Topa, Watanabita Mtana, Itachana, Reso Hamam, Tashina Ahama, Tacobalanam, Tana, Quata, Kakata, it's a better Kotama, our Tana, Hama. Ini kobalem tan, ko elayam tan. Mama akana be mahik awando shinata cheta to amatsi
Ikea omahama. Te, umali chokochia. Chokochia.
Ana ba dambeze so polati yana.
Buku ichi.
Ngo to. Hashtag.
Ah, imbo mzate. Doga. Tacho ongil. Tachoba.
Ngabe kuba. Ko nga isi sifa omokoto sifa.
Kasifa eh.
Hala sa inka katete. Tele kukuta a.
Kona kukuta ko. Ah ya, obese.
Tako da chat isa mata tana. To ya
Ako.
Lami.
to ko te. To ko go te. Tako to.
Ya panjo tuongee naye. Yo. Cecene aya baale. Ya. Cecene aya baala habamia hadza gelane kwa pia sekeme hako aya upu uwako man akaka ema baala. Aya baala hama.
Lami.
Oh ne aya kata.
No to ba man. Da puso. Kata bita abang usepa ba ala ko poko ta sama ba ta poko ta trinyo kata yang usepa wa tipa ako kata
Be na asha kwa hina kumeto na.
Pakat lala. Bichote amana.
kwa sita na kuchezo
Laka taba khota ngakay aban. Uko at iyane bangak ay ba. Ko utashi.
Ata ta
No. Kana.
oye ba la mena
Ay mo. Ay kai telephone ay break na lang
Abena.
Iba ta ba? Ka ada ba ay wa ko ko bete TV sa kami ati tu ya ma. Ayo abel.
Ako tutu kata.
Sa ana.
Tangkum.
Basi jamani nashinda kupanda.
Kula. Haina dudu.
Awa ta hina hina.
Bala.
Ma ek ko tiku ya ma ichina nena haman. Tu ana tiku ya alafu kata kachana. Dani kwa to so ko na pie be ana.
Manzi kwako nako. Nako ndio.
Honey hunting with the Hadzabe Bushmen, an ancient tradition. Deep in the heart of Tanzania's Great Rift Valley, the Hadzabe Bushmen, one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in Africa, have been living off the land for thousands of years. Among their many survival skills, honey hunting is one of the most fascinating and essential traditions. It is not just about gathering food, it is a test of skill, endurance, and their unique connection with nature, especially their symbiotic relationship with the remarkable greater honeyguide bird. The role of the honeyguide bird. One of the most extraordinary aspects of Hadzabe honey hunting is their relationship with the greater honeyguide, indicator, a bird that has developed a rare form of communication with humans. When the Hadzabe are searching for honey, they rely on this bird to guide them to hidden beehives. How the partnership works. Whistling and calling the bird, the Hadzabe men venture into the bush and produce specific whistling sounds to attract the honeyguide. The bird responds by chirping and fluttering from tree to tree, leading the hunters toward a beehive. Following the bird signals the direction by making short flights and perching, waiting for the hunters to follow. If the men stop or turn away, the bird circles back and encourages them to continue. Reaching the beehive, once they arrive at a hive, the bird perches nearby, waiting for the Hadzabe to extract the honey. This relationship benefits both species. The Hadzabe gets sweet, nutritious honey, and the bird feeds on the leftover beeswax and larvae, which it wouldn't be able to access without human help. This human-animal collaboration is one of the few known examples of mutualism between humans and wild animals in nature. Harvesting the honey, a dangerous task. Once the hive is found, the real challenge begins. Wild bees are aggressive, and without modern protective gear, the Hadzabe rely on traditional techniques to harvest honey without getting severely stung. Techniques used in honey hunting. Smoking the bees, the Hadzabe use burning sticks, dried grass, or bark to create smoke. The thick smoke confuses and pacifies the bees, reducing their aggression. Climbing high trees, many beehives are found high up in baobab or acacia trees. Using handmade rope ladders, notches in tree trunks, or simply their agility, the Hadzabe climb up to reach the hive. Using simple tools, a wooden stick or a sharp knife is used to carefully break open the hive and extract the golden honeycomb. Despite these precautions, bee stings are inevitable. It's common to see Hadzabe men with swollen hands and faces after a hunt, but they consider it a small price to pay for the delicious reward. Why honey is so important to the Hadzabe? For the Hadzabe, honey is more than just a sweet treat, it is a vital source of energy, nutrition, and cultural significance. Nutritional benefits. High energy source, honey provides quick. Next day, Shaba's European wife tries hunting, a wild adventure. Bow and arrow fire. After surviving her first night in her new Hadzabe home, Shaba's European wife woke up feeling proud but exhausted. She had expected a restful sleep, but instead, she spent half the night jumping at every little sound outside. Rustling leaves? A leopard, for sure. Distant howling? Definitely hyenas plotting something. A soft hissing noise? A snake sneaking into the hut. At least, that's what her panicked mind told her. By sunrise, she had barely slept, but she had done it. She had survived. As she stepped out, blinking in the bright sun, Shaba was already waiting with a huge grin. "Good morning, my queen. You are still alive. I told you, the Hadzabe way is strong." She sighed. "Barely." The village women laughed, offering her some roasted meat from the fire. She sat down to eat, still trying to shake off the exhaustion. But then, Shaba clapped his hands. "Today is a big day, my love. Today, you will learn to hunt like a Hadzabe." She choked on her food,